Okay, I figured it out. Hmm. Well, guys, I don't know what the hell I did, but yeah, I see you, non-fam. What's up? Uh, yeah, there you go, Karen. Now I gotta figure out. Oh, invite. Okay, here we go. Let me copy the clipboard. Let me go over to Twitter really quick. And it's the first time I've tried to stream without tripod helping me, so that's why. So we are streaming. Printer box build. A shit show, huh? And let me add a photo so that I can tag people. Tag tripod. I can tag 3D HP. Maybe Jerry can retweet this all out for me. I gave the link there in the tweet if anybody wants to join in. I'm going to message this really quick and see Jerry. See Zach. Who else was in there? Tripod, maybe. Let's see. Oh, I heard somebody. It must be Jerry. There he is.
Hey, how you doing?
That's good. Hey, so I had I had the splash screen, the branding screen up, and it was hiding me. So now let me go to let's see this.
Right below our pictures, change the bars. We have the two rectangular boxes.
Yeah, this is another weird thing. So now it's not feeding. Let's see. That. Oh man, this thing is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, right below where you see both of us, there's a whole bunch of different boxes.
Yeah.
Pick one of the two rectangulars that will both be full screen side by side.
There we go. You mean like that?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, if you could tweet it out. Jerry, if you could tweet it out too. I put the link in my tweet.
The YouTube link or StreamYard?
I put the StreamYard link in there. Oh, there's my man. Jesus, where have you been, man?
I fell asleep, man. You guys are 2 hours behind me, man.
Dude. Well, that's no excuse. Shit's been fucked up over here. Where have you been? Where have you been?
There. So there you go. Well, you said it wasn't going to happen until Thursday, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I know. You guys want to know the truth, or you want to know the bullshit answer?
I don't care.
I just shared on Twitter and my Facebooks.
I ate dinner, and I felt like shit after I ate. And I was like, dude, I do not feel like doing this. And then after a couple of Alka-Seltzers and relaxing, I started feeling a little bit better. So, yeah. But anyways, how are you guys?
Tired. I ate a little bit of food earlier and just kind of laying around.
Tired?
My phone went ding, so I finally got up and checked it. And I go, oh, he went live. And then I went and checked and said, oh, it's over. So
yeah, same here.
Then I realized that it was just sent a couple minutes ago, so there might be a problem.
Yeah. You know what? I had the branding screen on, John, and I had the branding screen on, and it was hiding the live feed behind it. It was weird. I've never had that happen before, so kind of a trip. But anyways, this is Printer Box. This is the first episode of the Printer Box, and this is a stainless steel kit, mostly.
You can make yourself big. small on the side with one of the boxes down below. That way,
Yeah.
it's focusing on you.
I should have just gave you let you have control here, Jerry, because
There
like
you
that.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll figure it out. It's not hard.
John's my guide, but yeah. So this is the kit. It basically just consists of these two pieces here. It comes with all the acrylic. Comes with these are all stainless uprights. Comes with a HEPA filter fan kit, a big 120 millimeter Sunon fan.
Jesus,
Nice.
like a PC fan.
It is a PC fan. And you know, when I started printing, I thought, oh, this ain't no big deal. It'll just be. It looked like just a couple parts, but it turned out to be a lot more than that.
Nice.
There's just an absolute shitload of parts in here, but because I didn't look at the whole thing, I was just looking at the main frame design, like these pieces. I thought, oh, this ain't no big deal, but
Kind of a reddish purple. Yeah.
yeah, this is it's actually super duper red. It's like this is Prusament Carmine Red.
Nice. When you turned it, it kind of went purple when you twisted it in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So it went purple. I mean, yeah.
The problem is on this phone, when you're in widescreen, let's see if we can, the color gets a little bit better. When
That's a cool color.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's one of my favorites. I do seem to have a lot of trouble with it though. Not Prusament's fault, but I think it's because I have to order it from the Czech Republic and it's super expensive, and so everything that can go wrong does go wrong. I just had an absolute nightmare, and I've tried to print a bunch of things with this, and every time it seems like something goes wrong, and then I end up having to order another $150 worth of product. But yeah, so I'm still printing parts for it. I'm not quite finished yet, but I got most of them done. So, but yeah, these turned out great, man. The quality of these are off the real core. This is 175 millimeters a second.
What kind of infill? 30, 40%?
30% grid and 4 walls. So we're gonna jump over here to this, and we're gonna go to the Chrome. Let's see, Chrome. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm sure this is gonna go like shit. Let's see. And we're gonna go to the. I know. Don't do that. All right. You guys see the website?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is this guy is from France, Louis, and
Yeah, I just went a little bit ago.
huh?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I said I just went a little bit ago.
So I started talking to him on Facebook, and he offered to. He said, "Hey, you want to take a look at one of my kits?" Because I currently use a what do you call it? A lac enclosure, and I've been printing pretty much on the Prusa exclusively polycarbonate, and it needs like 115 degree bed and like almost a 300 degree nozzle, and the lac table just sucks, and there's no filtering, and so. Basically, the whole inside of the enclosure is white now. So, yeah, the whole inside of the enclosure is like white from whatever's in the exhaust of it. It's pretty nasty. So, but this thing has. Here, I'll show you guys if anybody cares. This is the box itself, and the standard configuration comes with. Basically, just it reorients all the Prusa stuff. You can put a spool holder inside of it. It has a separate cooling box for the PSU. It has the HEPA filter. It has a Raspberry Pi integration. It has noiseless like feet that are quiet.
You should make a little label that says Orville Redenbacher and put on the side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You said it looks like a popcorn popper, right? Yeah.
Kind of.
So let's see here. Let's go back. Where was I? Right here. Why does it keep doing that on this? Oh, it's because I'm looking at. All right. Can't do that. But anyways, yeah. So it shouldn't be too hard to put together. It doesn't look overly complicated, but yeah. What are you up to today, Tripod? You just working or what?
Yeah, I had to pack up a whole bunch of machines to go back to. We have a depot that handles all the machines from
What do you mean?
work.
Like,
So
what do you mean, like to destroy them or what?
some may get repurposed, some may get sold off. So we have a third party that handles them all. So I'm short two boxes. So
You work for a school? Oh, for a school, right? Or no?
no, it's a advertising agency. I'm the IT manager there. So
Oh, advertising, huh?
yep, whole different beast. And when you get kegs in the kitchen and stuff, you have a beer at your desk.
Really?
Oh yeah,
They really? Huh.
yeah.
So you get beer at your desk?
Once in a while.
Have you got one of these yet?
Yeah, I picked one up. I used your
Yeah.
link. I used your affiliate link and bought one.
That might be the first thing I've ever sold on Amazon. I've never sold anything on Amazon before. But
He's gonna be playing with his WoW stick on live YouTube.
yeah. Do you like the little one or no?
No, I returned it. I got the wrong one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I bought that one instead.
I've got a large screwdriver like that that bends like a drill, but it's not that one.
Do you want the? I made a charging base for it. That allows you to basically, just drop it onto a charger. You don't have to worry about like orientation or nothing like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think I tried to send it to you. I think on Twitter to show you, but anywho. So see, first step says to put the M4 nuts in, which I just did. Push the printer corner inside, screw two cross.
Karen, it sounds like I'm in a wrong tripod.
Sounds like what?
I mean, when they have happy hour, that's when I usually, like I said, grab a beer, go back to my desk, and it's usually when I get the most work done. So, because no one's bothering me.
So they let you just grab a beer from wherever and take it back to your desk?
Oh, during happy hour, it's happy hour. They're all drinking and eating and having fun.
Really?
So I just don't have time for all that. So, I think I'm sometimes the more responsible one.
That's scary.
Yep.
How's the weather there? Is it still hot?
It finally cooled down. Right now, it's like in the 60s. Right now,
Already?
93 here in Vegas.
It's 65 right now.
It is so hot here today.
It's still in the 80s. Oh man, Monday it'll still be 90.
Yeah, it's.
So,
Oh, there?
yeah.
Yeah, and humid, right? I got a job offer today to go to like 30 minutes north of Tallahassee in Georgia. And not looking forward to that. I've never been, but it doesn't look like a place I want to go. You ever been there?
Until you said Tallahassee?
Yeah.
No.
Or Georgia?
I've driven through Georgia on the way to Disney World, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long drive because you're going from corner to corner.
Yeah.
Cindy Poole says that's where she's from.
Where, Georgia?
Yeah, 76 in Georgia is still getting hot in the day and the mid 90s.
Yeah, I know it's really humid there too, right? That's where Country 3D's from too. So.
Yeah, Walter. Yeah, his birthday is today, so go wish him a happy birthday, everybody.
Is it his birthday today?
Yeah.
Oh, little shit disappeared on everybody.
It's kind of people, some people just kind of get kind of burned out of one thing and they move on to other things, and sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't.
Good thing for us, we don't have anything else going on. I don't get burned out very easy. I do get burned out. I will get burned out eventually, but it takes me a little bit for sure.
Stephen Poole says he's in Thomasville, Georgia.
Oh, that's where the job is, Thomasville, Georgia. About 30 minutes north of Tallahassee, right? Exactamundo, my friend. That is exactly where I was thinking. But I don't know, man. That's a long move. That's a big difference from Arizona, that's for sure.
Oh, they want you to move down there, not just go there for a job and go back to Arizona?
No, they want me to move there.
Oh.
And I was telling my wife about it, and she's kind of down to go wherever, because she's not from here anyway, so she don't really care. But I mean,
Well, follow the money if it pays good,
$250 a year base salary.
This what kind of weather do they have? They have storms, hurricanes, tornadoes. Just got to take a look at all the negatives and figure.
Oh, they do, right? They do. They have hurricanes and shit there, right?
Yeah, well, they get more of the don't they get more of the heavy rain to get the tropical storm front that comes in?
Yeah,
they get like the aftermath.
I know Walter's been in a few power outages and shit, but he lives out in the sticks in Tallahassee.
Cindy says, no, don't do it. It sucks here. Nothing to do. Lots of hurricanes.
Yeah, I don't know if I could deal. I'd be scared of that. That's for sure. I mean, it gets scary here too. The monsoons can get a little nutty here, right, Jerry? But
we rarely have them. Nothing usually happens in Vegas.
Yeah. Well, you live in Illinois.
That's not true, Jerry. Remember, like 2 years ago when you guys had a cricket infestation? You remember when the whole strip was covered in thousands and thousands of crickets?
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, dude, that was a sign from God.
Yeah.
The locusts were coming. They were telling you guys to quit being sinners. That shit was scary, dude. The whole strip. So when I was in Vegas for business trip, and they were shutting casinos down because there was freaking crickets like everywhere. Like,
yeah, that had never happened before.
I know, it just crunched under your feet though. It was so weird, man. I think it was a sign that Trump was coming.
Yeah. You can live in Illinois, the land of rust and corruption.
Yeah.
So
I was actually surprised at how nice Illinois was. I'd never been before. That's not true. I've been to Chicago, but Chicago's not a great representation of Illinois.
Well, when you're in the Chicago metro area, like the Loop, West Loop, it's nice, and a lot of people come here and they're surprised how clean it is, and of course, every city has its problem areas. Ours is the South Side, and even the towns, like even where each town that like where I live, there's a section that's bad. It's everywhere that you live. It's like, oh, don't live in that side of the town, right? But,
where do you live? Do you live in Chicago or?
No, northwest suburbs of Chicago. So the Rapid event is a 45-minute drive with no traffic.
Why aren't you going?
Huh?
Or are you going? You already went. That's right.
Yeah, I went yesterday.
Yeah.
It was cool, but I really didn't research much of it because I was kind of surprised. It reminded me of FabTech a lot because it's industrial machines. And that's why they combined the two, which I think is a great idea.
Yeah, it's mostly.
Because I went to FabTech 2 years ago, and it's cool. I mean, all the machine. I love looking at machinery. But we're mingling. You're talking to people that you're never going to buy the product, right? It's
right.
There's a whole bunch of suits walking around. They're most likely sales or in the manufacturing arena, and
you got Joel with his camo shorts.
Like Corelli's booth didn't even have a spokesperson there.
Who?
Until after until 1 p.m. and it opened at 10 because there was no consumer equipment there. Basically,
you were saying Creality didn't have somebody?
No. They had a huge booth and no one was there to run it
Yeah,
until like after 1 o'clock.
it didn't look very busy. That's for sure.
What kind of stuff did they have for Creality there? If it wasn't
They had all their machines, but nothing was running. They didn't have anything like the CR Smart was the only thing that was like plugged in and turned on, but nothing was printing.
Well, you should have started plugging things in and got some prints going and just hang
Yeah,
out.
I mean they blocked off like if you check my picture on Facebook, they blocked off like all the entrances in with chairs.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like you couldn't just walk in there anyways. I mean, but
I mean, it's really for it's mainly for large manufacturers, right?
yeah. I mean, yeah, you had like IVC 3D was there and Creality, and a few others, but that was it.
Take care, Cindy. Have a good night.
Oh, who's barking?
That's Oreo.
Oreo was saying good night to Cindy.
Oreo. So you didn't see nothing there that really piqued your interest, huh?
His mic's muted at the moment.
Oh, it is.
His boss just came in the room.
I'm trying to find some feet parts here.
Yeah, I've been working on some test prints all day on my DIY laser, and I'm printing a little head. I think it's called Aphrodite or something. How Thingiverse.
Oh yeah.
Where they scan the world and go around and people scan real objects. I'm printing that on one of my printers.
Right. Is it doing pretty good or no?
Yeah, the little printer, the Focus is doing good. As far as for the laser, this little control board I have on it that I got to work. I've really got to crank the power up to get anything out of it, but I just got to work out the bugs.
Oh, I heard nuts fall out. I thought maybe not.
That's never good.
Yeah, so I got to figure out.
Oh, I just now realized that Cindy Poole and Stephen Poole are in the same family.
Oh yeah.
Duh. Okay.
Oh yeah. During my Lulzbot stream, they both won.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, Stephen, I see Cindy in chat, and I've seen you, and I've seen your comment, and then it's dawned on me you both have the same last name.
Well, this is easier said than done right here.
Jake from State Farm, how you doing?
Oh, Jake is here.
Well, there's a stranger we don't talk to anymore.
Yeah, he always helps us troll, doesn't
He
he?
popped in one of my hangouts about a month ago. That was nice of him. Hadn't seen him around in a long time.
He would. Me and him will be on Crowley's live streams.
When is their next one? Do you know? I haven't seen him pop up with anything yet.
I don't think they're doing them anymore.
Well, I mean, Comgrow, excuse me. I meant Comgrow and their laser.
They used to always do them in the mornings, you know?
Yeah. When I first get up, I grab coffee, turn on the TV, and then later I get on to YouTube and everything. And a lot of times I miss things.
Well, shit, I'm missing these nuts everywhere. They went somewhere.
You have carpet or tile in that room?
Tile.
Okay.
I was trying not to flip it upside down for this very reason, but I don't think they fell on the ground. So, oh, there's one. My prints are so precise that they kind of fell out kind of easy. Hopefully, they give me some spares. I don't know. We'll see. But what's Jake from State Farm up to? I wonder these days.
He says one day they'll let me back on Twitter.
Oh, is he banned?
Yeah, you could be joking, but wouldn't be put past him.
But he's a lefty, right? He should be all right on there. Only conservatives get banned on Twitter. I make one bad comment and then I wait to see how many Twitter followers I lose.
He says no, I'm definitely banned. LOL.
Oh wow.
Wow, really? You must have did something really bad. Dude, this screwdriver is super nice. When are you getting yours?
No, yeah, I got it a couple days ago.
Oh, have you looked at it yet or no?
No, I haven't had time.
Yeah.
So planning the garage remodel.
Yeah. Oh, how's that going?
We'll start digging into it over the weekend.
You haven't started? Didn't you already start it or no?
No.
No.
I don't use it much, but I really like this one. I can hold it like a drill, or I can lock it out straight
Yep.
and just plug it in and charge it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. This WoW stick I saw on a Lightning deal, but I've never seen anybody actually with one except for me. So everybody always has the little one,
Yeah, the little one's good for like I don't know, like you're taking apart watches or something.
or phones or something, right?
Yeah. But even sometimes, I mean, the torque isn't that great on it.
Yeah, this one is about as much as you could probably ask for, I think.
You still double check with a wrench to see how much it's torquing, right?
Not really.
I actually looked it up.
I mean, this one you can use without the power. So, like on these, I'll go back around and tighten them all up. But it's really not good for them to use them as a regular screwdriver.
You know Matt Farmer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he went because he lives, I don't know, about 20 minutes, I think, north of me.
Yeah.
He said he went to the first additive manufacturing conference only to learn that, the difference between hobbyist 3D printing and additive manufacturing 3D printing and starting price points are insanely different if you compare them. Don't get me wrong, there was some awesome stuff at Rapid TCT show. The whole marketing aspect is vastly different to the likes of RepRepFest. Unfortunately, trying to explain. Sorry, it's the grammar right there. Unfortunately, trying to blank. A $10,000 printer that looks and performs the same as a $1,000 printer is very hard to do, but a business sense I get. Yeah, like I said, it's cool for, I think, like I mentioned earlier, it's what to see if you're into looking at automation, manufacturing, rapid prototyping and stuff. This is
crazy. Jake says, not even politically motivated. They banned me because I said something not so nice about a crackhead woman who threw a dog. They said I was discriminating.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the left, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
They protect those people. He said a crackhead that was hurting a dog?
The crackhead woman who threw a dog, or somebody that looked like they might have been a crackhead. She threw a dog. He made a comment, and that's what happened. They banned him because of that.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right. That would happen on the Twitter sphere, the echo chamber. That's why I don't say anything political on there at all.
I try not to, honestly, but then I feel like, I'm kind of being a self. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I shouldn't have to censor myself on Twitter.
No,
because guys like Chris Warcocky don't like it. You know what I mean?
Well, the problem is that people cannot meet left to right to center, right? That's the biggest problem that we have in this landscape. So instantly, if someone sees that you're on the other side of the political aisle, they'll either just instantly hate you or just will stop talking to you.
Yeah,
So,
I definitely.
that's the world we live in right now. I remember back in the day when, when growing up, there could be a political sign of neighbors that were total opposite, but they'll still talk. But now it's not like that anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's a Jesus Christ. These things are popping out everywhere. Yeah, I mean that's the truth though. Is I actually like it when people disagree with me because I think it's it's healthy, right?
Yeah, it is. But it's also, I don't like when you try to have an open, candid conversation and they just instantly breathe fire down your throat and, make you want them to just believe what they believe is, hey, we're all independent thinkers. And, I don't believe that we should be, you should have your own opinion, right? That's what makes us all different.
Right. I'm with you, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't hate anybody for their political views as long as they don't hurt anybody. I really don't understand the notion of like I hate you because you disagree with me. I mean that is like fucking crazy to me, But well, we're getting somewhere now, boys. Ouch.
Reminds me of a PC case right there from that shot.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a PC case, to be honest with you.
You're running OBS behind StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Can you drag your little picture a little bit bigger, the small one of you? Can you make that a little bit bigger?
Yeah.
That way, because sometimes we can barely see the top of your head.
Well, I'll be on for a little bit longer, but I have to get up at before 6 a.m. to drive into work tomorrow.
Actually, hold on a second.
Yeah, I got trolled on my live stream yesterday when I went live. And from now on, forever, and I said this a long time ago, but I have to enforce it. If I don't know you in chat, I'm not letting you on live stream. So if somebody that I know in chat can't vouch for the person that wants in, they're not coming in.
Yeah, I didn't see that happen.
Jerry?
What's that?
You're having that big of a problem with it?
Well, no, it's really rare. It's like once every 6 months. I had a guy popped in yesterday, and I could see him wanting to pop in. And I said, well, you don't have a picture. So he took down the emoji, showed me a picture that was an emoji. I let him in, and the minute I let him in, he pulled up porn on the screen, so I kicked him out that quick. It's like, no, I don't need this.
I remember they used to do that to Neary's a lot back in the day.
I work construction my whole life. I've been around a lot of crazy people. I mean, do that right in front of me and let me hit you in the face with a shovel. But, online it's a little different. So I just try to be nice to everybody.
Yeah, I mean.
My grandson is 11. He said Twitter is only useful if you want to get into heated arguments with people you don't know. No, what I always say is people pivot all the time on there. So there's like a real factual thing, and all of a sudden they'll pivot onto a different subject because they have no way of staying on that subject.
Right. I have this feeling that step one should have been to remove all the plastic covering, but I didn't see that, so I didn't do it. The stuff's got like that plastic coating everywhere.
Does that metal have really sharp edges you're going to need to be careful of? You don't run your hand across it?
I wouldn't. No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like stainless steel, right?
Yeah, it's stainless, yeah. I'll tell you what, these little nuts keep popping out everywhere, though.
Yeah, as you get older, you'll drop them more and more. They get hard to see and pick up and everything else.
I don't think we're that big a difference in age, Jerry. How old are you?
57.
Oh, yeah, I'm 44, I guess. But
when I grow my beard out, I look like I'm 10 years older. Yeah, 57, man. It got here really quick. I don't know where time went.
How old's your wife, Jerry?
10 years younger than me.
Yeah, me too.
Met on
Me too.
Match.com, and I was looking for somebody a lot younger than me. They'll have less health problems sooner. You know, the younger the better.
You met her on Match?
Yeah.
Was she looking for older guys?
I don't know what she was looking for.
Were you still working when you met her?
Yeah.
Oh, so how long you guys been together?
About 11 years, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, so
Yeah,
a
my
long time.
wife. I met her. She was in my place without me being there.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
$250 a year from what I know of dollars and cents. You could do almost anything with that much money every year, whatever you want to do. A lot of money.
With what?
He said he's talking about Georgia and $250 a year. You could do
Yeah.
almost anything with $250 a year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, I mean, I got a pretty good offer to move here. You know, because if you can make a lot of money and move to Arizona, right? Because it's so cheap here compared to Washington, for example. I mean, Washington's like crazy expensive, you know.
When I was working in construction, my best year ever was 60, and being retired, I only make 45.
Your best year was 60?
Yeah. And right now, my pension, I basically take home 800 a week for not working forever.
800 a week?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
It's what I clear. But then my
That's not too
insurance and house payment eat up a little over half of it. So I'm, you know, that's why whenever I get donations from people, it helps out extremely.
Does your wife work?
No.
Well, that's the problem right there. You got to get her ass back to work.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But yeah,
Why not?
that's a whole nother conversation.
I would. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. So the problem with having younger wives is when you retire, they're going to want to retire. That's what my boss is in that boat. My boss is 67, and he's still working because his wife, when he retires, his wife's going to retire, and so, I mean, they can afford to retire, but he doesn't want to. He wants her to keep working, So
She's got some hip and knee problems, but then other things on top of that. But anyway, I don't want to go into it.
You're not sitting on $1 million, are you, Jerry?
I wish. You know how much fun it would be to be rich and just buy people stuff? That would be so cool to have so much money. I don't mean give to charity. Never give to charity. Help individuals out and buy them this or that and help out people that need it. And, not just give it to some charity that's just going to pay their executives.
Jerry, I try to help people out all the time. I've been very fortunate in life, obviously. For a high school dropout that, I can't read or write very good, and my math sucks. I've just been very blessed in life, but that saying "more money, more problems" is as corny as it sounds. That is an absolute fucking fact, dude. Your life gets so complicated. When I got divorced, everybody's, I mean, shit, I give her, a third of my money still, and I got divorced 12 years ago. So, you know what I mean? So it all balances out, I think. You know what I mean? So this thing.
I don't want to lose any of my pension because that's what I live on. So if I got divorced, I would probably lose it, and I couldn't survive. So I have a roommate. So that's kind of how it is.
Right. So I'm kind of debating jumping ahead here. That's probably a bad idea, but I know these parts go. Let's get this shit off.
Don't get too far ahead. You're going to need to peel off all that white plastic around your bolts.
I know. Well, it didn't say to do that, so maybe I should have. I don't know. But
it'll protect it from getting scratched while you're moving it around, but at some point you'll want to peel it. But that's just, there to protect it when they cut it and ship it.
Yeah, so now it wants me to move on to the At least it's easy to remove. That's good. Do you have any enclosures for your printers, Jerry, or no? You just do PLA, right?
Yeah, I have one enclosure I built on my CR10 originally for ABS. It's built out of 2x3s, and I've got 1/4-inch plexiglass all the way around it.
Yeah. So I think this is the front right here. This is the front. So these are the back pieces. The front pieces go like yay, like this, and they lock. It's pretty clever how he made these parts where they just got little bump outs that just clear right over the top of them. But I think it goes like this, actually.
Yes, even is like Mr. Beast, but he also does some of those weird contests. I don't watch his stuff all the time, but
Watch what?
Mr. Beast.
Oh, I don't ever watch him. I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you.
He does lots of giveaways on Outlandish video. I mean, he has like 80 million subscribers or something. I catch his videos once in a great while.
I really like, my favorite YouTube content is like true crime and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys watch any of that, but
Who's that again?
I watch I listen to like a lot of true crime stuff.
Oh, okay.
Basically, where they talk about real life cases and all that stuff.
Oh, I watch like lots of like car rebuilding channels. Like I
do too, even though I don't really rebuild anything. But
yeah.
You watch like
Sam
Hoovie's
Crack.
Garage and all that.
What's that?
You watch Sam Crack, Hoovie's Garage, all those guys.
Yep.
Rich rebuilds.
Yep.
Rich rebuilds is funny.
I'm into sci-fi everything and watch anything sci-fi.
Yeah.
And when I was I don't do anything right now, but I can rebuild anything other than a transmission.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up working on cars. My dad was way into cars. I was way into cars. I raced cars for a long time.
Yeah.
But I the older I got, the less interested I became in it. It's just too much work. Is it? I used to love doing like my own brakes and my own oil changes and shit, but now it's just like I'd rather pay somebody else to do it.
Yeah, if they don't strip something, break something, or not do something they were supposed to do, cutting corners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hire anybody to do anything if I don't have to. I try to do everything myself.
Yeah.
My dad passed when I was 17, so I had my older brother, but pretty much I learned to do everything myself.
Right.
And it's a shame that I know so many people that don't know how to do this and that, and they have to go to shops for every little thing. And then they go to the shop for an oil change, and they say, "Oh, well, you need this, you need that." Like my sister, and they convince her to spend money. It's like, why didn't you call me? So, oh, well, we were right there, and it's only $500. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, we stopped going to a shop from a guy that I knew since I was 13. He became co-owner of a shop. He said, "Oh, you need new lower control arms, sway bar end links, and sway bar bushings." And he's like, basically, that's gonna be like $2,000. I'm like, what? I said, how much is one control arm? It's like $500, and that's with 20% off. So I look up CarQuest, where he gets the parts from, and it's like $160 for one.
Yeah,
I'm like, you can mark it up that high for one part. I said, okay, I get a markup. 25, 30% tops, and then, hey, if it's a really small part for like $2 or $3, charge me $10, whatever. I get it. But, and then where you don't really see that huge price increase, right? Because it's basically the same thing. That $2 part becoming $10 versus that $170 part becoming $500. He and plus he said, "Oh, that's with a 20% off discount." I said, "Well, yeah, friends and family discount, right?" oh yeah, I see how much of a friend you are, buddy.
Yeah, like tripling their price, they cover themselves. If you come back with something defective under warranty, they've already paid for it 3 or 4 times over, and it's no money out of their pocket.
Yeah.
Stephen
Well, they're going
Poole
to just
says
send
he's-
it back anyways because these parts have a warranty on it. All they are is recuperating the labor cost. But things with bushings in it, because all these have bushings in it, they're going to wear out within a year or two, and the warranty is already gone. Yeah, it's just. I mean, my brother and I did a lot of the work, and then we have another friend that actually has a legit shop, and he charged me a really fair price to do some of the rest. No, he is a person you can trust. Yeah, and he has fair pricing. He's like, John, my markups are anywhere from 10 to 25%. Period. Depends on the part. And he said when it's 300%, they're just shady. I mean, the thing is this is a franchise shop, so you're paying for all the overhead for advertising and all the people that are in the business offices, right, running all this other. So you're paying all their salaries too. So,
Well, yeah, it's not anything with lots of overhead, right? Is going to have.
Yep. Yeah, so they got to cover those costs too. So you got the employees in the shop and management and the owners, right? And then you have all the other, franchisee costs that are associated with that.
Well, this is a confusing little part here.
So Stephen Poole, Demolition Ranch. I watched that a little bit. He's got a lot of subscribers. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Stephen, his brother had cancer like a year ago and passed away. If that's the same family, and I watched his channel more. Kentucky Ballistics, lots of CNC, yeah, and we and 3D printing. Yeah, that was really sad. He had a cancer tumor on his face, and he just went. I mean, it was fast, within like 6 months. And I really thought they were going to carry on, like his wife was going to carry on the channel, and it never happened. And they just after like a week, it felt like they just stopped talking about it.
Oh, really?
That's when I stopped watching.
What channel was that?
Demolition Ranch.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it was a really sad story with his brother, and they looked a lot alike. I mean, the guy was hilarious. I mean, his brother was awesome. I mean, he was enjoyable to watch.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah. I mean, being a two-time cancer survivor, I just had a vested interest in it. I really thought he was going to beat it, and it just that literally this tumor just started eating up his face, right around the cheek area, jaw and cheek.
That sucks.
Yeah. It was kind of devastating to watch his wife try to compose herself to do a video.
Oh, dude. Shit's brutal, dude.
Well, she was going over his projects, and she did a really good job. But the whole family is into YouTube.
How long have you been married, John?
I don't know, honey. How long have we been married? 23 years? 22 years?
You don't know?
22. It'll be 23 in April.
Oh. That's quite a bit.
Yeah. Yep.
I was married 13 years and I'm only 43, so what does that tell you? I got married when I was 18 and divorced when I was 33. But
Yeah, the only reason wife keeps me around now is just for the parking. So.
yeah, hey, that's a great benefit.
Damn straight.
She's just a damn straight.
That's damn straight. Did you tell your wife what my wife said?
Yeah, is that about her eyes?
When she left, she goes, his wife is so beautiful. Like her idea, she's, it's funny that they don't see too many blonde hair and blue eyed people, and so she's just like intrigued by it. You know what I mean? She thinks people with blonde hair and blue eyes are the luckiest people on the planet. Like they got dealt a good hand. Yeah, she doesn't know how fat I am. So that's right, baby. In America, I'm like Brad Pitt, basically.
Yeah, Karen was like, you forget your anniversary once, you'll never forget that chance again.
If you do what?
You'll never get that chance again. Speaking from experience.
Yeah. If you what? If you
He
forget.
said if you forget your anniversary once, you'll never get that chance again.
Oh yeah, dude. My thing is the mini anniversaries, and what I mean by that is like, our anniversary is May 8th, but every so often I'll get a, congratulations or whatever. I'm like, what are you talking about? It was 2 months ago today that we shared our first bowl of soup together. I'm like, oh.
No, we're not like that, but I'm very fortunate that, I'm pretty good with remembering conversations, but my wife is really good with dates.
Yeah, my wife.
It's, she knows I'm not great with dates at all. Shit, I get our daughter's birthdays confused. So.
Dude, John, I think that's a guy thing. I do the same thing. My kids give me shit all the time because I just can't keep everybody's birthday straight in my head. It's a guy thing. So you guys are basically like, what? Are you guys high school sweethearts or what?
No, like I said, she was at my place when I wasn't.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean? She broke in?
Yeah, she broke in. So, yeah, it was so I had a condo back in the day, and my friends, they moved to England because of the father he was bigwig at Motorola, and he was assigned to turn around the plant there to make it better. So it was a temporary move. My friend's younger brother wanted to come back to the States for the summer, and he asked his parents if John agrees, could he stay with me? I'm like, yeah. I said, it's no problem, but need a little bit of a stipend because this kid can eat a lot. So yeah. I said, just pay for his groceries, and I have no problems with it. I'm a single guy. I mean, I had my set, budgets and stuff. I was saving to like remodel the kitchen and stuff. So, so he stayed there for the summer, and he was inviting people over. I worked second shift, and I could see like the light from the kitchen from the first floor, like almost like a quarter mile away. I'm like, oh, he's got people over. I'm like, no big deal. And I come home, and people are drinking and stuff. And I'm like, that's no big deal because I'll be up for a couple hours. I'm coming home at like midnight. And, friends were over, but there was so he had some people that I met in England when I was there over, and this one girl, not my wife, not my current wife, was there. And she like really liked me, and I wasn't that fond of her. It's like, oh, I laid on your bed, I smelled your pillow, and it was like, oh, it just reminded me of you. I'm like, oh my God, girl. That was like really creep. That you really know how to win a guy over. But then there's this other girl there that was, came over all the time, and I was like, she's a looker. Wonder what she's doing later. And but she was dating someone else. I didn't know that. I didn't ask. So. But,
that's your wife?
Yep.
Oh.
But it was, we didn't really start dating until even after that, because it was like he was being an asshole to her and stuff, and I kind of stood up against him during a party. So you don't treat a woman like this, you know. Oh no, that was another guy. It wasn't him. Right? It was him.
He thought he could call me a bitch and get away with it.
Yeah. So
Did you have one leg? You had one leg then, right?
yeah. It was.
That's
That
been like
was
that
when I was
forever,
21 or 22 when. But I lost my leg when I was 15.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I still haven't found it. I think Jerry has it.
You need a steel Terminator leg. That would be really cool if you could find some way they could wear it without it hurting you.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, that leg. It's somewhere in the house. I think it's in the attic.
You don't use it, huh?
Nope. No.
You don't like it?
Nope. It's something that stabs you next to your testicles and your penis is not a fun day in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it rests. There's a socket, right? You got. Here's a process of putting it on. I got wrap my stump with an ace bandage, like in a corkscrew motion.
What?
Right.
What stuff?
It was in my stump, that residual limb, whatever you want to call it. And I got take the ace bandage, put it through, unscrew a valve, take it out, and pull the ace bandage through, ripping like my skin to get to pull the stump into the socket. Put screw the valve back on, push in the valve, and push down into the socket to gain suction to basically help keep it on. Then put on a 4 or 5 or basically a 6-inch belt that goes around my waist, and the leg is a little bit shorter than the real leg because I gotta kick it out to make it move. So you're always walking with a limp.
Is there any kind of insurance that would cover where they replace the socket with something longer so a leg would go on it? You could actually get up and walk around again?
Well, no, it has a knee on it and stuff. It's just,
Well, I mean, the socket in your hip, what's left of your leg that's not there, could that be lengthened with something surgically?
oh yeah, there was a guy at my work that was talking about that he has a friend that they put implants in to, how people get titanium implants and stuff.
There's something like that
for the bone.
If you find insurance that would cover it, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the technology changed somewhat, but not much for above the knee amputees, especially with having very little of a stump left.
Yeah.
And how old were you when that happened?
15.
Fuck, dude, that's amazing, man. You got a great story, dude.
Yeah, someday I'll do a YouTube video on it.
You can write a
No
book.
wonder.
Write a book.
No wonder you landed chicks.
Yeah. It was during my junior year in high school, and I was 7 credits behind for my graduation. So after my mother passed away my junior year as well.
Oh, really?
So actually that was actually right into my senior year because she passed. We both had cancer at the same time.
Oh,
I see
my God, you are fucking kidding me.
I see a Harbor Freight tool there with an orange handle.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
Yeah, it's
so that I want to hear the story. That's
yeah.
great.
So my mother a year and a half prior had cancer in her cervix. Okay, so they did radiation, they removed it, and she was all clear. She was complaining about back pain, and I was complaining about a pain in my knee for 6 months. Misdiagnosed twice. Went back the third time to the family physician, and he's like, "Oh wow, something's really going on." He calls in a whole bunch of people, and he's like, "I think I know what this is, and you need to get an MRI." And then got an MRI done, and it looked like an octopus wrapping around my knee. And my mother instantly started crying because she didn't believe everything that was happening. I'm like, "Mom, you saw my knee has been swollen for 4+ months. There's something happening there." So while I was in the hospital, she was still in back pain a lot, and she went in, and she was diagnosed with lymphoma. And yeah, so we both started going through chemotherapy, and mine was 6 or 7 days in the hospital. Depends on when they put the catheter in, and it was just 24 hours of 6 days of just this awful regimen that I was on. And hers was not nearly as aggressive as mine, but yeah, she wound up passing away 11 months later.
Dude, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah. So, well, that's not the end of that part of the journey, because then my father passed away from small cell cancer. My aunt, my grandparents, and then my brother was living with us. He was complaining about side pain, and he wound up having stage 4 colon cancer.
Jesus
I found out, yeah, I found out that while he was in hospice, that I also had colon cancer. Yeah. Yeah.
After he died,
Well, no, that's when I went in.
that's when you started having symptoms. Was right after he died. It was the end of June that you found out that you had cancer.
Well,
I remember that very well.
well, it was the end of June, so it was after he passed. Being corrected with dates, because remember, I said she's good with dates. So
You said you were better at dates than her. That's what you told me.
no, I would never say that.
You just texted me that, dude. Come on.
Show me the text.
God damn, dude, you've had some shit going on in your life.
Yeah, so I've survived 2 times with a family member that didn't.
What about your wife? She's pretty healthy overall, or
She's got some, just
but
growing
not cancer,
pains.
not cancer stuff, right?
Yeah, we got the growing old ailment pains. So
Wow, dude.
yeah, so Karen, he's a cancer survivor too.
Who?
Karen.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Is he in chat still?
Yeah, he was talking about having balls on the mantle.
Oh,
So yeah.
I didn't think Australians had the same problems as us.
Yeah. And I think it's a lot with the foods that we eat, and
Yeah, the food and the water and everything, all the crap in America is why we have all these problems. I
So,
think.
how old are your kids now, John? If you don't mind me asking.
22 and 17.
And they're all pretty healthy?
Well, one is in gymnastics pain because she was in gymnastics since she was 4 or 5? 3. There we go. So,
Well, you
I mean,
basically-
we're like the
they gotta
highest
get early-
something.
They're going to have to get early checks their whole life, though, right? Because of that?
Well, she was never into that high speed tumbling. It was more like just the slow, methodical tumbling.
Right. No, but I mean, they're going to have be checked constantly.
Oh,
right?
oh yeah. They know all of this tree.
30.
I mean, so what
Dominic, I wouldn't mind getting old if it didn't hurt so much.
you said your dad's not alive either?
No,
God dang.
mother died when she hit 40,
Yeah.
and father was in his 60s, late 60s.
Yeah, my mom died when she was 61. I don't really know why she died. She just quit answering her phone one day. She quit posting memes on Facebook one day, and I knew something was really, really wrong.
Yeah, Karen said he had prostate cancer. Takes no prisoners.
The what?
Karen, prostate cancer. It takes no prisoners either.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, if something happens to me, my wife has no idea what to do with everything I got. So
Oh, I think she'll figure it out. Match.com.
She'd be like, she just does a profile picture of in your room.
yeah, get back on Match.com. Say, hey, I've got printers.
Yeah.
Can you cook? And to find somebody else.
Yeah, dude, that's some crazy shit, man. Well, you're a miracle, John.
Just a survivor, man.
Yeah, that's crazy though, dude. it kind of fits with your outlook on life, though, right? I mean, it kind of defines your who you are, right?
Yeah.
Like just knowing what I know about you. You know what I mean? Like it.
Well,
like the no whining bullshit. You know what I mean?
I can't stand that.
It's like
I cannot stand the way that, and this is where the political part of me will come out, is I can't stand how soft everyone is now.
Yeah.
It just pisses the hell out of me that I've worked up to 3 jobs in a week and I'm paying for people to sit at home and just do nothing.
Yeah.
And, hey, feed me, pay my rent and stuff. No. There's a one-legged guy doing all this work, and my wife works 3 jobs. So you're going to tell me that the family here that works up to 6 jobs for 2 people? No, don't come to me with a handout. So
yeah.
My daughter worked at a company with at the time my closest friend. It's like, when have you not known your father not to work more than 1 job? It's like, he did for about 6 years. He did. That was because I worked on, the hours were ridiculous. So
I had major surgery a couple of years ago. Twice the hospital said that I almost died because of my ignorance, not wanting to go to the hospital.
No, that's all of us, Jerry. I mean,
nobody could convince me to go. It's like, no, I'll get better. No, I'll get better, until I blacked out and fell in the hallway. And anyway.
Well, I mean, what happened?
Well, the end result was I had to have a golf ball size, not a golf ball, a softball size of my intestines removed. And I had to wear a bag for about 8 months.
A colostomy bag?
Yeah. And that was horrible. That's the worst thing in the entire world. Leaks and problems, and, can't really go anywhere because where's the closest bathroom, and et cetera, et cetera. And then I got a forever hernia running straight down my stomach, which is where the muscle didn't grow back together, and where the bag was. There was like a half a golf ball right there. And I'm overweight, so that area where the bag was kind of puffs out like a golf ball. I need to lose like 80 pounds. And then I take shots every 2 weeks, Humira shots for Crohn's disease.
And that's actually where I was going to go with this. Was my next comment was, everyone has some challenge in their life that they need to overcome. Some it's just a little bit more challenging or a lot more challenging than others. It's just how you overcome adversity is how you wind up being either better a person or not.
Well, actually, Karen, it ain't telling me to slow down. I work construction for so long, going 100 miles an hour, 6 and 7 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. Then when I retired, it's like, hey, I just stopped doing everything. And I lost my muscle. I got real sick. I'm not who I used to be. If I got in a fight with myself from me 10 years ago, who would have won? So,
I mean, it's the same with me, Jerry. That's why it's like I want to go back to work, because I can tell that I'm not as, my muscles are not as strong as they used to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like the only one that pushes to go back to the office of anyone.
I think I'm probably as active now as I am with somebody that's in an office all day long, or we work from home or whatever. But because I didn't do that, and then I slowed way down, it's like then everything stopped working. And I see that old people that are in old folks home and stuff that are barely getting around, that's because they're not active enough. If they would have stayed active or working out, they wouldn't have got to that point. Just sitting around, everything, your body shuts down.
I mean, I did that video, Life on Crutches, and that was my average day to and from work. I mean,
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
are you hopping around on one foot of any of it?
No, but it deals with assholes on public transit.
Oh, yeah, I went skydiving years ago. Broke a foot. It was in I had crutches and all that, and I slipped and fell one time. And 7-Eleven, the door hit me. Nobody opened the door for me, and I only dealt with it for a few months, but I understand a little bit of how that is. and it was my right leg, so I had a big four-wheel drive at the time. I had to pull myself up in the truck backwards to get up in the truck, and then I had to learn to drive with my left foot, and that was fun. I mean, you get used to it, but it was fun trying to regulate the gas and your brake with the wrong foot.
Well, yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice. It is the left foot that does it both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Steve,
I'm sure it's normal now for you.
yeah. Karen says challenges, yes, no excuses. It's how we deal with them, and that is finding the factor.
Steven said he had 2 heart attacks and triple bypass. Wow. At 40, he's now 53.
But he wins all the.
This isn't enlightening. Everybody's so happy. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You guys are all talking about all the worst things in life.
I'm going to live to be 100. I'm still going to be streaming and building stuff and doing what I do now.
You think so?
Yep.
You think so, Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay. Me too.
I'm not going to get burned out on the hobby and go away from it and find something else to do. I got too much stuff here. It's just slowly getting better and better.
Have you ever had any other hobbies?
Gamer, playing on like PC. That ain't really nothing, but
I have tons of hobbies.
then I used to buy and sell a lot of things, and I don't know.
Well, guys, I kind of promised myself I'd go. I'm starting to rush shit, and I just cross-threaded one of these bolts. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna call her quits for tonight. Unless you guys want.
Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I can come on a little bit earlier, and so send me the invite for an earlier stream.
Yeah, I'll probably do Thursday. I'll probably do Thursday like 5:30 or 6 my time.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Take care.
Right. Tell your wife I said hi. All right, Jerry. See you.
Like, subscribe, and share, everybody. Take care. Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.